Hi everyone, welcome back to the 2024 Ocean State Grand National Karate Championships. I'm your host Mike Petracca alongside Jackson Rudolph, and with me now is Kung Fu Master and someone who always comes across as the most stylish man in the room, and I'm talking about the man they call Downtown Dennis Brown.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy to be here again. I love this venue, love this tournament, wouldn't miss it.
And Mr. Brown, you are always looking stylish. You do not disappoint. But let me ask you, what are you most looking forward to tonight at the Ocean State Grand Nationals?
Well, you know, it's always, there are tournaments all over the country, and you're judging some of the same people, some of the same things, but this tournament is all, the hospitality is just amazing. I love coming here. Everything is really organized well. Christine takes her time and gets everything done well, so they make it easy for you.
Jackson, you got anything for my man Dennis Brown?
Well, one thing to help out the viewers at home, an acronym that you're going to hear a lot in a tournament like this is CMX, for creative, musical, and extreme disciplines, where you're going to see some crazy acrobatics and weapons tricks mixed in with the martial arts. Master Brown, you know a thing or two about some of the CMX talent. You've judged me doing it a couple times at least.
I've judged it for 20, for me, I think it's been 32 years on this circuit. I've seen some of the best that have come along, and I can tell you that this is one of the best that there's ever been. And I'm honored, not just flipping because he's standing here with me, but they changed the vision of martial arts in this country for everybody, so everyone could enjoy it.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. And when you are sitting in that judge's chair for these CMX divisions, what is the number one biggest thing that you're looking out for?
Well, we're looking out for showmanship, especially if you're talking about the creative, extreme, and those things. But the traditional stuff, we want to make sure that that's got its place. We're not moving it out so it becomes all movies. It's the traditional martial arts that the people worldwide still care about.
Well, I can't wait, and I know those watching at home can't wait either. So let's get to some of that forms and weapons action.
Accidents happen. When they do, you'll want to contact Ocean State Collision Center. With over 40 years of exceptional service backed by a team of mechanical experts that specialize in all areas of auto repairs. When repairs are complete, we personally inspect every vehicle to assure you that your car meets 100% of all factory specifications. From insurance claims, tows, to tune-ups, Ocean State Collision Center is New England's resource for all your auto needs. Visit us at Facebook or call 40130533811 for all your auto needs.
Spend your spring in Warwick. Explore the beautiful outdoors. Get up close and personal with nature. Take a hike. Go kayaking with the family. And try your shot at horseback riding. Visit the bay and our gorgeous beaches. Step back in time at Clouds Hill Museum and sink your teeth into delicious food at our local hotspots, all while soaking in our breathtaking views. Stay in Warwick, see Rhode Island.
But now on stage, we have the men's traditional weapons overall grand championship, another duel between Team Paul Mitchell members. This is Ben Jones, who won the non-bladed division with his bow. Very powerful and intense start for Ben Jones. And you can hear the bow popping up against his body all the way from back here in the booth.
And there are those stomps that you talked about. He's making several statements with those.
And I've watched Ben Jones for a long time. This is as strong physically as I've seen him look. The way, he just snapped it.
Ooh.
He just snapped his bow.
No.
He just snapped his bow.
Have you ever seen that?
He's trying to decide. Oh, he snaps the bow over his knee.
Wow.
Now, I got to take you through the thought process and the mental gymnastics there.
Yes, please.
By NASCAR rule, North American Sport Karate Association, and as a bow competitor, this is my least favorite rule in the entire book. If you break your weapon, it is an automatic disqualification. However, cracking your weapon is not breaking your weapon. And so the mental gymnastics that we just watched Ben Jones try to process there was, I know it's broken. Do I try to hold back on my strikes a little bit and just get to the end so that I have a chance to win this overall grand championship? Or do I please the crowd and break this thing in two and just have the moment? And as someone who's been in that position, it's really, really difficult to make that decision because it's really enticing to want that crowd satisfaction when you snap that bow fully in half. So at the end of the day, this means that unless something absolutely wild happens here, Dawson Holt is going to be the overall grand champion. But Ben Jones just gave us a moment that we're going to remember for a while.
Hey, as a John McEnroe fan growing up, I love to see a racket or something being busted.
And still a stir in the audience as Dawson Holt tries to reset here.
And Dawson Holt, I know you call Mr. Clean.
He's definitely earned that reputation, and you'll see it with his sword cuts here. Just known for being a very, very technically sound competitor. As you see him slicing and dicing here early. Excellent intensity from Dawson, and this is a form that he recently re-choreographed. You know, we talk about in other parts of the show how with traditional kata, it's often a Japanese form that is passed down for generations and there's no alterations to it. But in traditional weapons, the culture in the tournament scene is to choreograph your own forms just using only traditional movements, using only the basics. And so Dawson actually recently re-choreographed his form to more heavily focus on the intensity and the drama that he's bringing to it. A clean sidekick as well, proving that his nickname is befitting.
Would you say Dawson is one of the best traditionalists in the game right now?
Well, Dawson does it all, so I wouldn't just call him a traditionalist. But in terms of being in a white uniform with a sword in his hand, he's absolutely one of the very best in the game. But he's also amazing with the extreme sword, extreme forms. He's also very skilled at. He can even bust out a good Korean form every now and then. He's a Taekwondo black belt.
Oh, wow.
So Dawson Holt, a multi-talented martial artist. But when he's in the traditional division, you're right, he's one of the best.
And you're looking at the deliberation of that sheath, which you said is so important that the judges look for.
And Dawson using a very traditional method to fully remove the sheath from his hakama, or what most people at home probably just think is a skirt that he's wearing, but the proper term is a hakama.
Hakama, folks, hakama.
And there will be no surprises about this. This will be 9.95s across the board, unfortunately, for Ben Jones, who comedically poses with his broken bow there.
Well, look, Ben Jones won some fans tonight. He probably already had a bunch, but I'm a fan now.
At 9.99 across the board, befitting our champion, Dawson, Mr. Clean Holt of Team Paul Mitchell. And when you've got back-to-back divisions with Team Paul Mitchell members, that's where being on home turf definitely helps. It's just a party for everybody at that point.
Yes, sir. Now let me get this right. So Ben did not have to stop his routine. He could have still went and been judged.
Well, from back here, we don't know how significant the crack in his bow was. It looked like the bow was still holding together pretty decently. And if that is the case, he could have barely finished his strikes for the rest of the form, being very gentle to make sure that he just got to the end.
tragedy knows no gender, it knows no socioeconomic status, it knows no space, no time. People have free will, and they can use that will, and that will can catch any of us in the trajectory. And that's why we all need to take responsibility for our actions.
Accidents happen. When they do, you'll want to contact Ocean State Collision Center. With over 40 years of exceptional service backed by a team of mechanical experts that specialize in all areas of auto repairs. When repairs are complete, we personally inspect every vehicle to assure you that your car meets 100% of all factory specifications. From insurance claims, tows, to tune-ups, Ocean State Collision Center is New England's resource for all your auto needs. Visit us at Facebook or call 40130533811 for all your auto needs.
His ears were burning. Here's Esteban Tremblay on
Esteban
stage
Tremblay.
right now. But Esteban's also broken a bow this year. And what Reed Presley, our on-site announcer, was just describing, Esteban Tremblay won all 7 of his elimination creative, musical, and extreme divisions for forms and weapons. So he beat out all the rest of the competition. There was no grand championship for him to compete in anymore. So now, as the winner of both the CMX forms and weapons overall grand championship, he's just going to put on a demo, and it looks like he's going to do a little bit of everything. He's got commas in his hands now. He brought a bow on stage. Who knows what Esteban Tremblay is about to show us?
I love it. Always a treat watching what he brings to the table.
Mixing together some comma releases. Now he's going to show off his tricking skills. Big air coming up. Massive shuriken cutter. A backflip off of one foot with 2 twists and 2 kicks.
Air Canada, baby.
Esteban, of course, hailing from Quebec, Canada. He's practically giving us 3 forms in this demonstration. Let's see if he goes for a big signature move at the end here.
Oh,
double spin to the knee. And Esteban Tremblay, one of the great performers in the game, with a little nod to the judges and a little love for the crowd.
He brought the house down on that one.
2 overall grand championships for Air Canada.
Wow. Electric right there. Electric.
Spend your spring in Warwick. Explore the beautiful outdoors. Go hiking, kayaking, and horseback riding. Step back in time at Clouds Hill Museum and sink your teeth into delicious food at our local hotspots. Stay in Warwick. See Rhode Island.
Now on stage, Harold Lerner of the American National Competition Team. Capable of some very high levels of difficulty in this bow form. This is the 13 and under boys weapons overall grand championship. Starts off with 2.5 spins, catching the bow behind the back. Right back into some striking. Tornado kick as he's catching the box cutter horizontal release, ending with a full twist.
Beautiful. Oh, lovely.
Nice circus. Body roll sliding the bow off the shoulder.
Powerful landing.
A nice Webster. Looks like the bow might have gotten caught up on the ground just a little bit as he landed that Webster. And then beautiful release. Throwing the bow from under one leg, catching under the other, and then a massive, throws the bow up, does a dive roll, and then makes the catch. Extremely high level of difficulty there. triple spin for Harold Lerner, and that will bring this form to a close. He's flexing on him after a very difficult performance.
Now, in your opinion, was that level of difficulty enough to take away that slight miscue that you saw?
Well, the good thing is he's on stage doing a demonstration. It turns out he won the traditional weapons grand championship as well. So who cares if the Webster had a little bit of a mishap? It doesn't matter. He's already the overall grand champion.
Certainly not me. That was lovely.
Big congratulations to Harold Lerner, your 13 and under boys overall weapons grand champion.
Spend your spring in Warwick. Explore the beautiful outdoors. Get up close and personal with nature. Take a hike. Go kayaking with the family. And try your shot at horseback riding. Visit the bay and our gorgeous beaches. Step back in time at Clouds Hill Museum. And sink your teeth into delicious food at our local hotspots, all while soaking in our breathtaking views. Stay in Warwick, see Rhode Island.
Accidents happen. When they do, you'll want to contact Ocean State Collision Center. With over 40 years of exceptional service backed by a team of mechanical experts that specialize in all areas of auto repairs. When repairs are complete, we personally inspect every vehicle to assure you that your car meets 100% of all factory specifications. From insurance claims, tows, to tune-ups, Ocean State Collision Center is New England's resource for all your auto needs. Visit us at Facebook or call 40130533811 for all your auto needs.
Tragedy knows no gender, it knows no socioeconomic status, it knows no space, no time. People have free will, and they can use that will, and that will can catch any of us in the trajectory. And that's why we all need to take responsibility for our actions.
Team Paul Mitchell is on stage, and let's talk about this men's team fighting matchup. We will see 3 rounds. The matchups are not predetermined. The coaches will have a coin toss to determine which coach will have to send out first. Some coaches choose to defer. Some coaches want to send out first. So the coaches will make that strategic decision, and that will determine the matchups the rest of the way. On the right, in the yellow and black, that is Team Paul Mitchell. Cameron Ali, Darren X, Devin Hopper. On the left, in the green uniforms, that is Team Diamond G3. Brian Rodriguez, Enrique Latona, Luis Nunez, and Sandro Peters. There will only be 3 rounds, so Diamond G3 fighting with an alternate fighter.
Do you think, Jackson, we're going to get to see Ali and Latona go head-to-head in this?
It all depends on the matchups. Coach Damon Gilbert on the right for Team Paul Mitchell. He is a matchup expert, and Coach Mike Conroy has been around the block many, many times as well. These guys are both expert strategists. So if that's the matchup that they want, we'll probably get it, but they also might have some tricks up their sleeve trying to take advantage of some other matchups.
And of course I say that because those are 2 of the top point fighters out there.
And it looks like our first matchup after Diamond G3 had to send out Sandro Peters first. He hails from Germany. They went and recruited him from Germany to bring him to Team Diamond G3. He will face Devin Hopper of Team Paul Mitchell in the black helmet in the opening round.
Here we go.
Hopper won in the eliminations earlier today in a thriller in the individual competition. Peters opens the scoring with a quick head kick. They call an exit on Hopper. Another point for Peters. Hopper, tight guard, back fist. Hopper scores 3-1 in favor of G3. Hook kick from Hopper, blocked. Hopper escaping on the outside, using lateral movement to avoid the kicks.
Beautiful lateral movement.
Peters trying to work that leg.
Looked like it was
Side kick from Peters. Slips in underneath the guard. Hopper thought that he blocked it. The judges did not. 5-1 G3. Switch round kick from Hopper. Beautiful defense from Hopper. Jump back fist. Connects. Trying to get back into it. 5-2.
Oh, looks like it was blocked.
Peters, beautiful job working the legs. Hopper underneath, hook kick.
Oh, judge is saying
no call.
No call.
Not enough confirmation.
That looked good from your angle?
Another exit from Hopper. His back foot steps out of bounds. Another point for Peters. 6-2. Hopper trying to defend against the leg of Peters.
Nice blocks. Oh, he scored.
Peters, lead hand hook punch, but Hopper's back fist connected
Hoppers
first.
was right in there.
1 point for Hopper. Diamond G3 not happy about that one, but Hopper comes away with the point. Hopper trying to get a kick in of his own in there. Blitzing, Hopper, fadeaway back fist, Peters.
Nothing.
None of it scores. What a thriller in the opening round. Hopper continuing to work the periphery.
Beautiful block there on the kick.
That tight guard of Hopper has kept Peters from really opening up the score. A 3-point advantage for Diamond G3.
Oh,
Hopper trying to get his own leg in there. Body punch underneath. Hopper scores. He's got 4 points.
It's getting tight, Jackson.
The first round comes to an end. Sandro Peters gets some redemption from the eliminations. He beats Devin Hopper 6-4 with 2 fighters still to go. And now Darren X enters the ring for Paul Mitchell to face Enrique Latona, one of the top kickers in the game of Team Diamond G3.
What does Darren need to do to stay away from those 2-point kicks?
Well, what's interesting is that Darren X has a significant reach advantage in the upper body, but Latona is going to try to primarily use his lower body, and I've never seen a matchup between these 2 fighters, so it's going to be all about how much range does Darren X have with that back fist. I'm talking about the back fist, but he slides the side kick in on the kicker.
Amazing.
We've got a tied match, 6-6. Huge kick from Darren X at the start, and Latona slides one in.
It did get in. It did get in. I see the length with Darren X you're talking about.
And Darren X, typically his blitz is his best weapon, but right now he is trying to outkick the kicker, and he's holding his own very well. Back fist, Darren X scores. 8-7 in favor of Diamond G3. Darren X has brought us back. Side kick, Latona connects.
Ooh. That kick snuck in there.
Darren X did take off on the blitz because the center referee had not called stop yet, but the kick did score from Latona. Darren X trying to work the legs again. Diamond G3 with a 3-point advantage. Darren X over the top. Oh, but they called a kick.
Wow.
The kick slided off the back just a little bit, and they called it.
There it is again.
That kick connected cleanly right on the hip of Darren X. Latona scores 14-7. Latona, huge momentum swing. Darren X with a little insurance on that punch. 1 point.
Oh,
Diamond G3, that kick was too low.
Little low.
Warning for a low kick on Latona.
See, I'm looking at Darren X's left hand. When it goes up, Latona fires that kick to the gut.
He's trying to sneak it in right on the hip. Darren X tries to get his leg going again. Darren X goes to the hip of Latona. No call on the exchange.
See if he can sneak that kick in again, or if Darren X can go over the top.
Judges thought there may have been a call there, but not enough confirmation. Latona slides in a kick. No call.
No call.
Darren X able to slide the kick out of the way just in time. Head kick, Darren X. Only one judge saw it. That would have been a huge momentum swinging head kick from Darren X. Only one judge calls the head kick as time expires, and a 14-9 advantage for Team Diamond G3.
And this goes to what we were saying before. One of the techniques and the talent is you got to do
Absolutely.
it when the judges
What
see.
we see from back here in the booth doesn't matter. It's all about what the judges see at that angle, and they can only call what they see clearly. They have to see the hand or the foot connect cleanly on a scoring area, being the front of the body or the head. And even though we may have seen that head kick from the booth, if the judges couldn't see it, they can't call it.
Can't do it.
And now facing a 6-point deficit, One of the best heavyweights in the game, Cameron Ali, faces off with Brian Rodriguez, trying to erase the deficit for the home team. Body punch, Ali scores.
What a punch by Ali.
Ali trying to work the kick. Back fist Ali, blocked by Rodriguez. Rodriguez, body punch. Ali scores on the counter.
Ali is looking for that counter back fist.
Ali would love to sneak in one of those head kicks. That would be a huge momentum swing. The kick of Rodriguez was blocked, but the follow with the hand scores.
Oh, no.
Kick the arm, no point. Lead hand, Ali scores. Another one for Paul Mitchell. They're down 5. Excuse me, they're down 4 with 1:20. Ali working a few fakes.
Beautiful
Side kick,
kick.
Ali. The hands from Rodriguez over the top scores. Ali could not extend the side kick. Rodriguez trying to use some offense to keep Ali at bay. Blitz from Ali, scores. Back to a 4-point deficit, under a minute remaining.
Where do you sneak in the kick?
Blitz,
Oh.
Ali scores. Only a 3-point deficit.
Where do you put the kick if you're Ali? Does he have to get one in there?
Back fist over the top, Ali. Not if he keeps scoring with his hands, he doesn't. Takes off, another one for Ali. I'm losing my voice. Paul Mitchell comes storming back. 16-5, Diamond G3 leads, 30 seconds.
Oh, over the top.
Rodriguez on the back fist. 2-point cushion for Diamond G3.
He finally got Ali on the way in.
Ali, back fist.
That body
Not
blow,
enough
no.
confirmation. 15 seconds remaining. 2-point advantage for Diamond G3.
Beautiful.
Body punch underneath scores for Rodriguez. A huge point there. Time is ticking. Step away side kick from Ali. They call an exit for Rodriguez. And a huge comeback for Paul Mitchell falls short. Your winners are Team Diamond G3, 18-16. A fantastic performance by both teams. And Diamond G3 with a massive statement win over Team Paul Mitchell here at the Ocean State Grand Nationals. Mike, I got a little excited there.
I love it when you get excited, buddy. I love it, man.
Can team fighting get any better than what we just saw? And the Forms competition was just as thrilling. Congrats to Dawson Holt, Esteban Tremblay, and Harold Lerner for winning their divisions. Join us next week for Show 4 and our Super Fight Challenges. See you then.